Hello from Canada, Smitty here. I'm here with my lovely wife.
Hello.
Canadian trucker sent these to me, and he did point out the fact that they have a meatball menu and they have a spaghetti menu, but they don't have it combined. So that's kind of what we're going to do tonight. We're going to take a look at both these menus, then we're going to, for lack of a better term, rat f them. We're just going to open them up, choose some of the menus we want to view tonight. If you guys hear any cooing, that's our little guy. He's chilling out next to us, being very polite and very quiet, so that might change, but here's hoping we get a nice meal in us first. So these have peelable seals. Let's see how we do. Mrs. Smitty has nails, so she'll probably kick my butt at this. Oh. Fantastic. So these are Meatballs. So they have an inner wrapper. Just a note before we move on further. The date codes on these. This one's dated 7/0/31. And that one's dated 7/0/24. So right at the beginning of 2017. One of the previous menus I had, the beef stew, actually had some of the components that were from the 26 menu in a 2017 case. These two menus, they don't have any difference between these two. And very little has changed, you know. Even moving into 2019, instead of having the cookie with the meatballs, now it has like cherry blueberry cobbler, which sounds fantastic. So we'll start with the meatballs and marinara sauce. There's your main and the sleeve. Mashed potatoes, oatmeal cookie, trans fat free, Italian breadsticks with jalapeno cheese spread, lemon lime flavored drink, beef sticks, FRH, or as we call them up in Canada, heater bags, spoon, beverage bag, and our accessories, which has your butt ration, your iodized salt, moist towelette. This one's got cinnamon gum, Splenda, your coffee, and your creamer substitute.
Alright, this one has spaghetti with beef sauce, everything, raisins, multigrain snack bread, some peanut butter, ooh, a toaster pastry, chocolate chip, cocoa beverage powder, a spoon, some grape jelly.
Oh boy, I've heard bad things about that.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
You love grape.
And the heater bag. And our accessory pack has a what is that? Is that raspberry drink mix?
Yeah, it tastes like weird Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, wet nap, there's a butt ration, there's salt, and there's gum.
Ooh, we got a double order of gum on that one too. Lucky us. These things produce hydrogen as a byproduct when that magnesium, iron, salt, and water starts doing its thing. So you know, don't smoke near the opening. Spaghetti's all ready to go now. All right, Cass, what do you think? We have the Italian breadsticks and the jalapeno cheddar cheese spread
versus our multigrain snack bread with peanut butter and grape jellies. I'm gonna say that one.
Yeah, you want to try out the jalapeno cheddar? This stuff's delicious. I mean, it's legendary.
I feel it goes better with spaghetti.
Yeah, alrighty. This one's gonna be contentious though. Oatmeal cookie, trans fat free.
The toaster pastry, chocolate chip. I kind of want them both.
You want them both?
I totally want them both.
Are you pulling veto?
Yes.
Alright. Beef stick. Sorry.
Or raisins.
Oh, beef stick. Dude, I really don't have a horse in this race. I mean, the raisins are just dried raisins.
They are.
The beef stick is just a dried beef stick. This one's teriyaki flavored though, so it really ramps up the Italian feel.
Oh yeah, totally. Asian and but raisins are just boring.
So, raisins?
Ugh.
Beef stick it is. Man, that the meatball menu is certainly winning through on this one, I tell you. We'll make up both of the drink mixes anyway. We've got lemon lime flavored drink mix and then the cocoa beverage powder. I'm hankering for some lemon lime, so well, it's got no fruit juice written on that, so you know this is like a straight up sugar. First ingredient. In terms of the accessory packs, coffee instant type 2 and the creamer I would usually make, but you know it's like 9 o'clock at night, so I'm going to save this for the morning. But these are fantastic products. I think they're a lot tastier than the Genial or the Deep and Rich. Definitely.
A couple extra packs of gum there. Just add that to the pile. More salt, another moist towelette, raspberry juice base, which seems suspect to me. I probably won't try that.
I'm going to make you try it. Yeah, so in populating this tray, we're just going to start opening up some of these items. It's a beef stick.
Oh, straight up Pop-Tart, which looks delicious.
I want to warm these up, so what you can do is, because this is actually kind of a large pouch to get in there, so you don't actually need to get this in the heater pouch. You know, I think you'd really struggle with it, but what you can do is, I mean, that heat's going to come straight through the main. So just tuck her into the sleeve, like that. Don't even need to worry about it. There's the oatmeal cookie. It's got like this weird, like, look at the oil on that. Fairly impressive. But it smells great. I think it'll be alright. We got a couple coasters out for good measure. So I'll get a couple of these drink mixes going. I like how this one's actually meant for a little bit more. This is 12 ounces of water, half a canteen cup, 350 mils. Oh, I love that green color. The benefit of that beverage bag is this is actually meant to go in your FRH. Or what we're going to actually do is tuck this below it to heat up 6 ounces of water for the cocoa beverage drink. Yeah, no kettle needed, no flames, no fire. I love the convenience. So just like that, tucked in. That way you're not fighting the bag and the heater and everything. This shouldn't be in there for as long as the main. It's probably only going to need about 6 minutes. This tastes exactly like some of those Jolly Ranchers that you're not quite sure what the flavor is. And it'll probably stain whatever it touches. The darkest, deepest shade of red imaginable. Permanently. If you're ever tempted to heat this up, don't. Do not heat this up. This will ruin your day. You will have a bad day from hot cheese goo and oil. Well, these things have been heating up for a while. Warmed up our breadsticks a little bit. We got some warm water for the cocoa beverage drink. Right on, some army noodles. There's our meatballs and marinara sauce. Oh, that snack bread, that smells exactly like Italian seasoning.
Yes, yes it does.
You're not a big fan of Cheese Whiz, are you?
No.
I'm not either, but this stuff actually tastes pretty good. So you can see that the spaghetti with beef, you know, tiny little noodles, kind of the same thing you get out of a can of alfaghetti. You know, there's beef, there's some onions in that, and obviously the tomato sauce.
And the meatballs. There's some onion in there, and they're kind of mini looking. Good amount of sauce.
Pork and beef.
Quite tasty.
Right here. Yeah, they're fairly sweet. They're a little firmer than you know, than what I would assume in a ground beef sort of canned item. But those are gonna have to go on our spaghetti. One of my good buddies, Dan, he's Italian, so he's staring at this right now, probably wondering if that's a spicy meatball. It isn't.
Far from.
Yeah, I'd love some hot sauce in this, but both menus don't come with hot sauce. Kind of weird.
Well, it's got the jalapeno cheddar.
It does, yeah. That wouldn't be too bad in there. So these beef sticks, I had one in one of the last rations I reviewed. You know, they do smell like a poor quality over smoked beef stick. I don't really pick up too much of the teriyaki. Like, it is sweet, but you know what? Like I said in that video, like if this was at a gas station and you picked it up, yeah, it's fine. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
What do you think?
That's very sweet.
Still got a pack of punch, full of sugar.
Like, I don't think I'm sleeping tonight.
Well, no, you have a baby.
I don't know. He sleeps pretty good.
The lemon lime is fantastic. I love it. It is sweet. I mean, both these drinks are just sugar and then some flavoring. The lemon lime runs up against pretty much anything in that genre. Just nails it. But that raspberry though, eh?
It doesn't fully taste like it should be raspberry.
No, it really doesn't.
I feel like they're just giving it a label and hoping that somebody will be like, yeah, okay. Yeah, raspberry.
A colleague in the old ration world, Richard, mentioned that it's good, you know, if you're using iodine to purify your water, you're gonna want something really strong and distinctive to cover up that flavor. But I mean, I really don't think you need to sacrifice flavor to cover up iodine. Like, you should be able to get a good product that'll do the trick. But I've never had any iodine treated water before, so I am just guessing.
Let's try this. It didn't fully mix in there, but that's alright. Yeah, it's not bad. It's kind of your typical powdered cocoa. It's drinkable.
Yeah, you'd be happy if you bought that in the store.
If it was on sale, yes.
I know I'd be happy with it out in the bush, though, that's for sure.
Yes, out in the bush and something nice and warm on a cool evening, that would work.
So I've been excited to try the snack breads. Clink. Yeah, that's overwhelmingly Italian flavored. And the The jalapeno actually packs a remarkably decent kick.
Yes, it does.
A little spicy?
It's a little spicy. I feel like I have to try something though.
Well, of course.
I am doing this.
Have you watched Gundog's videos before?
Not many.
This is what happens.
I feel that made life so much better.
Well, then you get some of the spiciness, like not having hot sauce, but having jalapeno cheddar. That's where you'll get it from. Wicked. Yeah, this makes a great dinner for two. I love how the meatballs add into the beefiness. Like instead of it being like bolognese sauce, where the beef is integrated into the sauce, you get those big chunks of beef in there. Well, technically pork and beef. But you get the big chunks of meat in there, mixed in with the noodles. I think it balances it out really well. Before we plow through this, let's get on to the desserts, and then we'll turn the camera off and finish our date night.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm still not sure why I'm so shiny from this, like, hoping this is still good. And that looks fantastic.
This definitely looks very tasty. Actually tastier than that.
The oatmeal cookie has a really heavy cinnamon flavor to it, which is awesome. It's fairly dry, fairly crunchy. Not too bad.
Well, the Pop-Tart is exactly what you'd expect from a Pop-Tart. Nice and chocolatey. I'll take it. Works for me.
Haha. Actually, let me do this. So all in all, not too bad. Like, I think I'd be, out of the two different menus, if I had to choose, it would be the meatballs with marinara sauce. Hands down, menu number 8. Just because you have the jalapeno cheese and the Italian snack bread, you end up with the oatmeal cookie instead of the toaster pastry. But yeah, I just like menu number 8 a whole heck of a lot better. Menu number 4 is not too bad. It definitely wouldn't rank up there very high on my list of some of the ones I've had so far. But if we were camping, would you eat this?
I probably could, yes.
Yeah.
I feel like we'd have to like find some use for those raisins and other snack things we've set aside though.
Well, I love raisins. And grape jelly? Yeah. Oh well, we'll get to them one day. But in the meantime, enjoy a meal. Yeah, are you big smiles? Oh, look at you. You want some MREs? Oh, so cute. Right on. This has been another fantastic experience. Big shout out again to Mike. You know, if you got one of these kicking around, bud, you should definitely do it. I should have some more ration reviews coming up here. There's still plenty down in the old basement, so excited to get out there, try a little bit more. I have some more coming up here, some international ones. We'll just keep trucking along. But hey, I appreciate you guys coming by, checking this out. If you're liking these videos, by all means, drop me a line, man. I love to hear from you guys. Love to see what's out there. Well, from both of us, just wish you guys a good night. Right arm. Take care.
Take care.